With me now is the longtime sponsor and booster of the Teramana Legion team, Mr. Tony Teramana. Tony, how long have you sponsored Legion baseball?
I don't know, Bill. I'm at about 35 years.
And Tony, in my knowledge and friendship with you, you've told me that you've sponsored many, many other baseball teams in the Ohio Valley. Would you care to relate on how many?
Well, I think I've been sponsoring, well, I started off with softball. About 50 years ago, we had a team. When we went down there at Carlton and bought the sweatshirt for about 29 cents and a baseball bat or softball bat for about 75 cents. And
did you also sponsor a semi-pro baseball team?
Yes, we did for 10 or 12 years.
And how many?
A good one too, Bill. It was a very good one.
You remember some of the players that played on that team that went on maybe to professional?
Charlie Watt. I don't want to forget Charlie Watts. I got to say him first. Guido Mastriani, John Stozic. We had a lot of good players over the period of the 10 or 12 years. No way I could mention them all.
Now, this Legion team, how long have you sponsored it?
About 35 years.
As I interview the players here and some of the ex-coaches and Jerome Donnelly, they told me how generous you've been with these young men and their traveling and their uniforms and the supplies that you supply them. Tony, would you care to estimate on how much you might have in actual cash dollars in baseball for the Ohio Valley?
No, I don't think I want to guess that. We always try to get the kids the best, but we've always had the best kids too, so they deserved it. So that's about all I want. I don't want to say how much.
You seem to enjoy the program. Do you enjoy being involved in the baseball program, Tony?
Yeah, very much so.
Are you on the construction of this ball field? They told me you've been a part of this construction since day one. Would you care to? How long has it been since you started the original plan?
It's really been a little bit too long. I started it over a year ago.
They said that your company was responsible for moving all the dirt. How many yards of dirt did you have to move to prepare this piece of ground into the level form that it's in now?
Bill, I really don't know how many yards. We never figured it up. You know, we didn't get paid for it, so we didn't. Didn't make any difference how many yards was here. We took a lot of time we moved some of this dirt back and forth, like the topsoil. We had to pile it up and things like that. You know, I said we moved quite a few yards. You can tell by the banks there where the dirt was.
In the construction of the field, Tony, they said that you were here almost daily supervising it. Did you enjoy that?
Very much so.
Did you have any construction problems you'd like to talk about?
No.
Is the coach?
We just want to talk about the good things, Bill.
Is Ange Vaccaro as good a baseball field builder as he is coach?
No, anything Ange starts, I think he can do a pretty good job at.
Pretty good job. Tell me something. Your relationship with Ange Vaccaro over these many years. Would you care to comment on that?
Well, Ange is one of the first guys I met when I come in Steubenville. He lived right next door to me on 7th Street. And I've known him for over 50 years.
What would you say of all the Legion teams that you sponsored?
Coach.
I'll get Coach. Of all the Legion teams you sponsored, would you like to pick out a highlight team or a team that you think that was the best? Would you like to pick out one year?
They were all good.
They were all good.
Enjoyed every one of them.
How about some of your players? Did they go on to bigger things in baseball?
Yeah, we've had players that's been to different colleges and ended up being a pretty good player at the college level.
Did you enjoy building this field?
Yeah, most of the time.
What do you think of it?
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you very
much, Bill.
I think it's beautiful. Thank you very much.